Hey guys, wanted to show you some of the latest lights that Magicshine have sent me. We started with a headlight. This is the Monteer 5000S. That's right, a 5000 lumen headlight. They've also sent me the little Seemee 20, a little tail light, and an even more powerful tail light, the Seemee 200. Alright, let's start with the main light, the Monteer 5000S. Look at that thing. That looks like that should be on the front of a rally car, doesn't it? 5 LED lumens. I think that looks pretty mean. Comes with a battery pack and a cable. It comes with straps that you can strap it down onto the top tube. Comes with a little flap here at the end and a little button, so you can see it's got like little power indicator lights there, and you can plug it in with a USB cable to charge it up. To turn it on, just press the light once. Let's just do that there. So you can see it's got a little green light on the top, and it turns red when it's low and flashing red when you're really, really low. So you can see I've got the two lights on the bottom. I'll try not to blind you. Double click, 3 top lights, double click again, and then you've got all 5 lights. And you're thinking, wow, Lance, that's a pretty powerful light. But this is only in eco. This is the lowest setting. So it goes up to a lot brighter than that. Let's just turn that off for you. But I guess if you want to see what it looks like, we really need to do it in the dark, don't we? Now, when I received this light, my wife took one look at them and said, "Oh, I like them. Can I have them?" And me, being the awesome husband that I am, said, "Absolutely, dear, no problem at all, if you help me with the video." So here's my good wife out in the dark showing you what this light looks like.
Hi, so I just asked Lance to put the Magicshine lights on my road bike to see what they were like. So the lights, I've got 5 lights. So initially I'm starting on the low setting, which is 2 lights on the bottom on eco. I can then increase the light up to low. I can go up again to mid. I can go up to high, which is pretty amazing actually. I mean, there's only 2 lights, it's amazing. Then we can go into flashing if I'm out during the day and want to be careful with traffic. Then I go back down to my eco, double click, and we're going to go up to use top 3 lights. So double click, top 3 lights on the eco mode, on the low, on the mid, on the high, on the flashing. Click will go back to the eco, double click, and I've got eco on all 5 lights, low on all 5 lights, mid on all 5 lights, high on all 5 lights. Now that's incredible. That's really like daylight. And if I want to go out for a ride on the road in the dark, well, I'm sorted with these. These are fantastic. Got a flashing mode. Probably wouldn't use this during the dark, but again, it's good if you're out during the day and you want to just be super careful with traffic. So I think these are awesome.
Pretty cool. All right, one thing I would say about my video making skills, which you've probably worked out by now are pretty average at best, is that this thing looks way brighter in real life than it does when I'm videoing. Probably wrong camera settings or something, or just the wrong camera. I don't know. But anyway, it looks seriously bright at 5,000 lumens. Now, mounting this to the bike comes with a little bracket, fits on really simply. I would just obviously leave that on the handlebars, and then you can just click the light on and off to take it off and charge it, and if you're commuting or whatever. Now, you may say, well, what about other mounting options, especially if you're mountain biking and you want it on your helmet? Well, this box doesn't actually come with any other mounting options, but you can buy a few simple options, and this is a couple that I've got. This one here, it's got a strap. You can strap it to your helmet, strap it to anything, and then again, the same locking mechanism. And this one here is a little GoPro mount, and I really love this one because literally, making videos, I've got GoPro mounts everywhere. Literally just screw it in, and then you can just click that light onto the top of it. So those are available on Magicshine's website if you do want those. Now, one of the cool things I think about this light is that other than it looks like it should be on a rally car, is that you can have it somewhere between 100 lumens and 5,000 lumens. And that gives you sort of a runtime somewhere between 2 hours and 90 hours. So that's pretty cool, I think. Now, I guess the question is, you're thinking like, Lance, you're a nice guy. You gave your wife a free light just for standing at the top of the drive and showing what the light looked like. Nah, we decided, I said she had to come out for a ride as well. So we took the lights out and we gave them a bit more of a test out in the dark.
So I'm just going to take the front light through its modes. So this is eco. Press the button. comes up to low, press the button, comes up to mid, press the button, come up to high, which is fantastic, and then finally flashing mode. Not so cool at night time, but good if you're on the road during the day.
Alright, well that was the Monteer 5000S. You could see Jacqueline was even riding at 100 lumens quite successfully, but obviously at 5000 lumens it pretty much just lit up that whole cycle path. Anyway, the Seemee 20, a little wee tail light. This thing's kind of cute really, just this little wee tiny tail light. It has a USB charging point at the back, has like a little rubber band that you can connect it to the seat post, and then when you turn it on, have I done that right? Oh, there we go. Let's just turn that. Okay, so that's on low, and then you click it through to high, and then this one, I really like this one. It's like, they call it breathing. Is that pretty cool? All right, and one more. This is Eco, and this one uses the lowest power setting. I think you get 30 hours out of this, and high it's about 3.5 hours. And if the thing starts to run low on power, it will automatically flick over to Eco to make sure that you've always got some sort of a tail light on there when you're out riding. Anyway, I guess we should probably see what this looks like in the dark. So anyway, back to you, Jacqueline.
So just taking you through the function of the Magicshine Seemee 20 rear light. Just press the button at the top and hold it. It'll come on to low, press it again, come on to high, press it again, comes on to breathing mode, and finally give it another press and it'll come on to eco. Easy as that.
All right, well that was the Seemee 20, a nice little tail light. But next up is the Seemee 200, and as the name describes, that's 200 lumens for a tail light. So that's one pretty powerful tail light. This thing is seriously cool and has quite a number of cool features. In mounting, well, there was a couple of mounting options. One, we've got this mount that goes on the rails of the seat, and that's how we set it up on Jacqueline's bike. You also have another little mount here that goes around the seat post, and these literally can just click in place. Now I did think on the Seemee 20 that this thing just has a rubber band, and I must admit I'm thinking, well, you've got to take it off every time to charge it, and are you ultimately going to lose the rubber band, or is it going to break or get sloppy? I don't know. Whereas on these things, these are nice solid mounts. You're not going to lose the mount because you're going to leave it on the bike, and so these to me seem a much safer, more secure option. Okay, let's turn this thing on. Just long press. Okay, this thing has got a number of features. One, you can actually see the light on the side as well as obviously at the front. It does have a tracer light that lights up below the bike 360 degrees. So that's really cool, and we'll show you that. So when you click the next one, you can see, and as you can actually see, it's actually lighting up at the moment below us, which is really, really cool, and I think it's a really, really good safety feature. Okay, so we click it again, and we go to a flashing mode. There we go, that's pretty cool. And then after that, we go to, this is actually, I believe it's called a night, no, it's a group ride, sorry, night ride, of course, it's a group ride. And so if you're riding in a big peloton of road riders, and you don't want to have a light that's blinding the person who's tailing right behind you, I guess that's what this is designed for. And the final one is a flashing one. This is a smart mode, and this is designed, it detects the light, and so it adjusts depending on how dark it is. And so the tracer light at the bottom is turned off during the day and only lights up when it starts to get dark. So that's pretty clever, really. Anyway, you know the story. Jacqueline's going to earn these lights. So anyway, let's see what she thought of these in the dark.
So I'm just going to take you through the function of the Magicshine Seemee 200. Just press the button on the top, hold it for a sec, that brings us on to low. Press it again, brings it on to high. Press it again, we go on to flashing setting. Another press goes on to group ride setting. Final press is what we call smart setting.
Now the Seemee 200 does have another feature, and that is it has a little gyroscopic thing in it that detects when you stop, and it shines at the maximum 200 lumens when you do that. So it's kind of like a brake light effectively. So anyway, me and Jacqueline were out on our little ride, and we put that to the test. So anyway, let's see how we got on with that. All right, we're going to try out the brake function on this. So I don't know if did you brake then? No, it came on. All right. Okay, did you brake then? Yep, you brake then. Yep, okay, carry on. Did you brake then? You did? No? Okay, alright. Alright, hit the brakes. Okay, that does work. Alright, keep going. Alright, hit the brakes. Oh, yep, okay, that works. Okay, well the braking feature certainly worked. Every time that Jacqueline hit the brakes, this thing lit up. However, it did light up sometimes when she wasn't braking. Maybe not the end of the world, although if you're worried about battery use, every time it flashes bright, it's 200 lumens and you're using more power. You can turn the braking function on and off. Now, out of these two lights, which would I choose? Well, if it's a no-brainer for me, really, it's this one. And I'm really pleased that my wife's going to have this on her bike all of the time now. It's during the day, she can have it flashing, increase that visibility, and just make her safer. Because we live in the Waitakere Ranges, and it's not necessarily the safest place to go riding your bike sometime. And if she ride it, like even just at twilight or something like that, having that tracer feature that lights up the whole of the back of the bike, it's just, I think it was really amazing. And certainly you can't put a price on safety. Saying that, if you are putting a price on safety, you can buy nearly 3 of these for the cost of 1 of these. I think this is 25 New Zealand dollars and this is 74 New Zealand dollars. So it's a lot more expensive, but you get a lot more bang for your buck. And as I say, if it comes down to safety, I think this is the one that I would go for. As for the Monteer 5000, that's an awesome light, I must admit. Really looking forward to taking it out this winter on my mountain bike. Yes, I know I said it's my wife's light now, but it's really easy to take off on and off and put it on a different bike. And so, yeah, definitely going to use that on my mountain bike this year and hopefully get some videos for you of doing some cool night rides. I'd like to thank Magicshine for sending me these lights. I will put a link in the description for all these lights if you're interested in them. They are really good quality lights and I definitely can recommend them. So if you have enjoyed the video and you haven't subscribed to my channel and you think some of this information is useful, I'd love it if you subscribed. Thumbs up, like. Love hearing your comments as always, and we'll see you on the next one.